So I know I'm not supposed to notice these things or ask these questions, but it needs to be noticed and the questions need to be asked. So I've lived in a nice suburb of Columbus for about 5 years now in the same apartment complex. And since moving in, slowly but surely, all of my neighbors have become foreigners. I am one of the only Americans that live in my complex now. If I go to take a walk around the neighborhood with my son, almost nobody speaks English. And all of them look at me like I'm the odd man out. Like, what's this white girl doing here in our neighborhood? If I go to the pool, it's almost all Spanish speaking or Middle Eastern speaking families. Like, I am one of the only English speaking Americans in my complex. And that doesn't seem right to me. How is this okay? That I, an American, am being conquered basically in my own home. Is anybody else upset with this? Is anybody else noticing this? That we're now made to feel out of place? And I'm not even talking about race. I'm not talking about race. When I see a fellow black person, I'm like, yes, you're an American. Like, thank you for being here with me side by side. Because it has nothing to do with race. I'm speaking about fellow Americans being pushed out of their homes and being conquered by people who aren't from here, people who don't speak our language. It feels wrong. I don't see how this is okay, and this doesn't seem like a strength for us. This diversity thing doesn't seem like it's going good. What do you guys think? Am I being irrational? That I feel uncomfortable in the fact that I'm like the only one of my neighbors that speaks English and actually has an ancestry here in America, that can like go to a cemetery and see my grandma and grandpa who are buried here? Am I wrong for feeling like that shouldn't be the case? I don't think that I am. I think that this is perfectly natural to be upset that my home is being conquered by foreigners. Where are my fellow Americans? And why are we letting this happen?